Hello, 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 all my machine heads, and welcome to another episode. I think we're on 4 now, episode 4 or 5, don't quote me on that, of Michigan Map. And I am here with my brother, as usual. 2 brothers farming in the house. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. Welcome, everybody, for real. From me and him to you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. And as usual, you guys know how it works. Often imitated, never ever duplicated. So how's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing fantastic as usual. And I'm going to take my brother here and let him explain to you what's going on, do his intro like he normally does. It is his camera time, and you roll, brother. You say what you got to say.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for showing up and spending some time watching this video. Hey, you know what? I'm doing okay today. Nah, you know what? I'm doing good today. Nah, you know what? I'm doing awesome and ready to do some farming. And we actually get to do some harvesting today.
Yes.
Both fields are finally ready.
Yes, it's been a long haul. Thank you to the live streams that have made our crops go faster because we weren't paying attention. We finally can harvest on our own field. We've kind of made some decisions, but it's not in stone yet. So I can't give it away too much yet. But we're thinking of getting another map to settle in on and maybe doing more of a realistic gameplay. Gutterball, I'm going to head over and start planting the corn in this field.
Okay.
And I got you on the bottom of the screen, so when I see you getting close, I'll head over.
All right.
So him and I have talked, and if you want to interject anything, Gutterball, let me know. You know, anything about what I'm about to talk about.
I will.
Yeah, I know he will. He's awesome about that stuff. We want to get a map that we're settling into to where we can go a little bit slower. We don't necessarily, for him and I, have to go full-blooded realistic, but we want to kind of go a little bit more realistic than realistic-ish. I think I'm wearing off on him. So we want to go a little bit smaller map. This is a great map. This is a fantastic map. Also, we have decided ish. I have to kind of put that out there because we haven't fully decided. We have decided in, let's just say in a light way, it's not etched in stone yet, that we think our live streams, we're going to start doing map reviews. We're going to start going out and checking out some of these awesome and gorgeous maps that everybody's made and start giving our 2 cents, our brutally honest opinion on the map. You guys know we don't hold anything back. We let you know how we feel about it. And I think, like I said, I'm going to talk more with Gutterball off camera. And it will be, I think we're going to start with the crossplay ones, right? We talked about?
Yeah, I think so, because it seems like a lot of people want to know, is it crossplay map? Is it a crossplay? So I kind of like start with those first myself.
And we'll do the ones off the in-game mod hub first, or the farmingsimulator.com website first. And then if we branch out, we've got a couple of mod sites that we both know that are safe, that we can get mods from and maps from. So we're going to go like that. We do have tentatively set up a Farming with Friends with Big A. We're going to do a map review with him. What Gutterball and I are going to do when we do these map reviews is we're going to load in completely vanilla. We're going to use the equipment that's on the map for that day. Whether we harvest, whether we do it after our review is done, we're going to work a little bit because, you know, live streams, you want them to go a little bit longer than an hour. Right. So this way we can all together as a family, us, you, me, Gutterball, we can figure out what the maps look like. You guys can ask questions on it live. It'll be great.
It's basically going to be like a one series or one episode series. It might be 2 depending on the map.
Right. If it's big, right.
Because we don't want to rush it. We want to make sure that we go through everything on the map.
Yep. Everything from doors opening to whether you can sell the stuff on the, we're going to do it all. But we're going to do those on our live streams so that you guys can go along with us and you guys can join us. which I think is exciting. Exciting. And then our other video for the week, we're going to get a map, and we're pretty set on the fact that it's going to be a smaller map. And I don't mean smaller in size. This is only a 2x map. I'm talking smaller in field size. Because I don't play them generally, and neither does Gutterball for the most part. Even if we play on the build your own, I think we both only build like 8 or 9, acre fields tops.
Yeah, because 10 acres is that's considered a huge field to me. So
right.
I like to keep it.
Now, our members only series will be the only one I want with huge equipment. That's it. I don't want to go too much bigger. And we are already on this one 4 or 5 episodes in, and we're already at 12, 15 meter equipment because you can't do these fields with only 3 meters. You'd be here all week.
Right.
You'd be here all week. So we're going to get the second Let's Play. We really want to get one set up to where we're excited to come on and make our farm grow for you guys and kind of settle in, kind of like I've been doing on Ebony Island, where I look forward to playing it because I want to see what I can accomplish for the day for you guys. And that's what we're excited about. So those are just some tentative changes that we're going to do. Hang on, everybody.
I mean, this has been an awesome map. It's just, it was a quick fill-in because we ran into a bunch of problems on the other map that we were going to do.
Well, 100%. And to reiterate more what he was saying is we didn't run into multiple problems. We ran into one. That start from spring map. That's true. I give it a thumbs up for one reason only. It allows you to start in spring. If you're on a map that you don't plan on doing any contracts ever other than bailing, you're fine.
Right. Oh, heck, I about forgot to tell you.
Yeah, I saw it. We'll stop here, and then you can go do your thing. And are you going to do 2 headlands or just 1?
Probably do 2.
Now, we still have those other contracts to do, but like I said, we may not finish those because this may be the last episode on this map for a while. We're going to go from there. None of us ever get rid of saves until it's like we know we're not going back. So this may still be here, for a while. I've got like 8 games saved on my map. All right. But we wanted to let you guys know because we're getting to the point where we want to play on something that we want to play on. Not that we don't want to play on this map. Let me word that correctly, because we do.
Just ain't our style.
It's just not my style. It's like Big A did a mod review today, a map review on Renenbulb, the 16x map on the in-game mod hub. It's great. I told him it looks awesome, fantastic map, but it's not my style. It's just not mine.
Right.
I know I've played Farm Sim long enough to know immediately when a map's my style. So, and we all know.
Yeah, like Big A said too, I found out I'm judging a lot of maps by like just looking at the screenshots, and it's like, I don't like that map. But then when I download it and actually get on the map, I end up liking it.
Yep.
So I'm selling a lot of these maps short.
Yep, me too. Now you understand, brother, why I decided to give Sheep a full run.
Right.
I will tell all of you, I'm going to give you my review on them when I get on the map, but I will tell you a little off camera. There is money in Sheep. It just takes a while. I'm so used to doing cows where the money is like literally like immediate. You get like milk every day. Now sheep, I'm up to 290, and I have 2 pens. I'm making 8 pallets of wool a day now with 290. Now granted, the in-game pens don't go that high. You have to get a modded one. But if you get a pen that holds just 500, that's pretty close to double what I got. You'll make, if I'm making 4, you'll make 8. You'll make 8 pallets a day times 2 pen. And I hit the wrong button. There.
You're putting that in the pig feeder, right? The pig feed maker?
No. Oh, I haven't emptied ours yet. No. That's still in the trailer. I'm still planting corn right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, that's going to go in the pig feeder, the canola. Yes. Now, keep in mind that trailer holds 150,000.
I forgot about that until I
So
opened my mouth.
I would almost be able to. I should be able to pretty close fit your whole field in it.
Right.
But yeah, I've always been one, and I think Gutterball, I'm wearing off on him too, that a map has to feel right for me. It can be the best map in the world with no issues at all. Like, this map's pretty close to a 10 out of 10 for, everything. We haven't experienced any issues whatsoever.
Nope.
But it doesn't feel for me. It's not a map that is like something I could sustain any length of time on. The fields are all square. They're very helper friendly, except for the ditches. If you did headlands all the way around, it would be absolutely epic. You could just send a worker off and they do it, and I have.
Right.
But it's just not my style, and it's not. I don't want to give. I'll still give this a 10 out of 10. This map.
Oh yeah, because I'll tell you what, when we were making these 3 fields, and you terraformed that one ditch so we could get into the field, I was impressed.
Yep.
Because usually you can't do that on a lot of maps.
Right. We're toying around. That's the key. I have to always tell you guys. Because with Gutterball and I, it may change tomorrow. We always have to say it.
Right.
We're toying and tentatively thinking of maybe creating our own farms. But we also enjoy working with each other so much that it wouldn't matter to me if we're on the same farm or not.
Right.
So that's something that's not etched in stone. The map reviews, I think, is pretty good because it gives us a chance to not have to worry about having content for the live stream. You guys will know what to expect, and if we run out of maps, we'll go to mods. We'll start figuring something out, or we'll start all over again. We'll do something else. We'll go to the sites that we know are trustworthy, and we can give you guys the links, and we'll start getting maps off there, because there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of maps that nobody's ever heard of.
Yeah, you go to some of those off-site places.
They
got some really nice maps in there that I wouldn't mind.
Just got to make sure they're safe, that's all.
Yep.
I mean, King's Mods is pretty good. They're pretty good. Simply Safe Mods is pretty good. So those places are safe. I stay away from modhub.us. I stay away from ModHoster. I stay away from Modland. I don't get any of my mods from any of those 3.
Right.
I get them from reputable sources. And we just try to stay, 1 or 2 sites is what I pick, and that's what I pick my maps and mods from. And plus, with the amount of mods that Gutterball and I have every week, it's easier to just know. It's easier to know. We just get them from a certain spot.
You keep giving me websites to go to, and I know me. I've got to keep downloading mods, and I have a bad enough addiction with sites I use already.
I just told Gutterball today before we started recording, I had over 3,000 mods, and I got rid of them all the way down to 0, and I'm over 1,000 again.
Yep.
Which is a pain.
I didn't get rid of all mine, but I cleaned out probably 3/4 of it, and I'm crazy. Right back at where I was, or if not more.
I'm coming. Oh, I forgot I shut that off. Oh, you're going up and down now? Look at you go. Yeah, see, this is the size field that's pretty close to as big as I want to do. 10 acres is about it.
Yep.
Because you can get it. If we're recording this, you and I can get it done in one episode and know that, that sort of thing. Now, keep in mind the loading wagons for the straw also. Wait at the end of this. Don't turn around yet. I'll empty you. The loading wagons hold 200,000 too. So is that realistic? No. And if you notice, guys, with smaller fields and gals, we have some gals. We got some girls that watch. So I have to be careful now. Keep in mind, guys and gals, that when you got smaller fields like 10, 11 acres, I'm not driving halfway across the county to try to sell it like I was on the live stream. How many times did I come back yesterday and Gutterball was waiting for me sleeping.
Right. Right.
You know? So when you're empty, I'll jet out here and I'll put it up at the corner again. That's why we've decided we just have both of us have fallen in love with the more of the irregular fields, more of the smaller fields. And I'm not saying that if you guys, you know, I wouldn't go extreme as like 1 acre, 2, you know, I even have my limits. You know, like I was telling Gutterball, I have my I cannot play at 0.5 speed. I just can't. It just
Right.
seems extremely weird to me. It seems like 1x is the lowest I'll go.
And like field size, I say like 3 to 6 is like just perfect.
Yep,
for me.
yep. 8 max. Yep, 3, 6, or 8. That's it. Because
Yeah.
you guys know, well, we're finding out that you can get on there with 6-meter equipment and it doesn't take you half the day. You know,
Right.
and 6-meter equipment, like everybody, I tell everybody, that's 18 plus feet. I think it's 20 feet. If you set up course play with 6 meters, I think it ends up to be 20 feet. That's wide.
Yeah. And in that daggone South Central Wisconsin, he's got me sold on those irregular fields.
Yep.
Not square. I
Yep.
absolutely love them.
Now, for those of you that utilize a lot of workers, now, here's a disadvantage, and Gutterball knows this. When you use course play on square fields, they don't like it. They cut the corners off.
Yep.
They miss stuff. Everything. It's crazy. But if you have an irregular field, it's really course play friendly, and that's the way to go if you want to really utilize free workers and stuff.
Right.
But for those
And
of you
on
who,
the other hand, if you like using the ones that you pay for, the regular
Yep.
workers, square fields are perfect
Yep.
for them. Irregular don't work for them.
it's funny how you just read my mind. I was literally getting ready to say that because for those of you that enjoy setting a worker off, letting him go, do his own thing, this is a great map for that. Absolutely perfect.
Right.
Taylor Farms did an amazing job on this map. I have to give it a 10 out of 10. And he makes a lot of maps. He's done a lot of 4X maps. He's done a lot of, big maps, and he's an amazing map maker. Everything has worked perfectly on this map. We can't complain.
No, I don't think I have found one thing that hasn't
Nope.
worked yet.
You guys all know, you get on those maps and you're like, well, that building can't be sold, and you kind of live with it. Kind of say, okay, it's not the end of the world. This one, there hasn't been a single issue that we have had. Everything has been on this map has worked. Even the beet pulp thingies over there, we tested those off camera. They work.
Right.
Remember, we did that the first day before we started.
Yeah, once we figured out what the heck they were.
I had never watched. Now, I've played this map before on 19 a lot. Never recorded a series on it. But I'm not going to give this anything less than a 10 out of 10 because it is absolutely a map that can be played over and over and over again with no issues.
Yeah,
I mean,
any style you want to do,
Yep.
you can do on this map.
In fact, you could probably change all the fields to irregular if you wanted to.
Yep.
You really, really could. So that's...
And that's what I like, because like this one here, if I played it, I would start off with it like this, and then eventually you're going to come on and see I've got irregular fields,
Mhm.
I've got small field,
Yep.
and that's what I like in a map, is one that you can change if you want to.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm with you. I can't knock the map at all. But we want to do that with our live streams so that we have a lot of fun, and then that way we're not obligated to accomplish anything. We're not on there to accomplish anything. We're on there to show you guys a map, and
Right.
at the end of the map review, maybe do some harvesting or some, plowing or something on the field just to keep, because it's not going to take a full 2 hours to do a review on a map. Although it can, if you went through everything. I'm sure it could.
Right.
But it gives us the time to spend more time with you guys. It gives us the time to actually do a review. We'll go around, we'll get a car or truck that takes the passenger mod, and we will literally drive from farm to farm, field to field, and check it out, and open up the sheds, and give you guys what we call, as Halim says, our brutally honest answer about a map. We don't hold anything back, but it's nothing personal against the map makers. It's just the way it is.
Well, and I've noticed, too, there's not a lot of people out there anymore that do map reviews.
Nope. There's just a couple of them. So we'll come up with a cool grading system that we can put in there. We might even have you guys vote on it. We haven't talked about that. That was kind of something that just kind of popped into my head.
Right.
But you guys find out real quickly that Gutterball and I like to talk about everything before we implement it, and it's a democracy. So if one of us disagrees, we don't do it. That's just the way we are.
Right.
We both have to have both of us 100% on board, or we don't do it. And that's the cool thing about our family and Gutterball's and I's family, is that everything that we decide, whether it's crops. Now, there's times when I'll just say, "Hey, Gutterball, what are you going to put in here?" And he'll tell me, and then we go with that. That's what family does. But for the most part, I'd say 99.99999%, we talk about it first. This is what we want to do. This is the direction of the map, and that's what makes it awesome.
And also, like if I get on and say, well, we're going to do this, and this, and if you don't like it, all you got to do is say something.
Yep.
And then we discuss it. So
I can't agree more, and that's the cool thing. And we each have our own style. We each like our own maps. We each like our farms the own way. Like we were just talking. I told you guys yesterday in the live stream that we could start on the same map at the same time and the exact same day, and when we're done, it looks completely different.
Right.
And what that shows me is that Gutterball and I may be family, but we're individuals. And we each have our own style. We each have our play style. Like, I play super realistic. He doesn't. So we compromised. We go game speeds, which is, to him, as realistic as you can be. And that's great. And that's all we ask for. When you guys come on and you guys watch us, and you watch us live stream and stuff, come on with an open head and realize that we may not do everything the same way you guys do, or we may not stream exactly the same way you guys do, but we are going to have a lot of fun. That is for sure.
Sir.
My freaking stomach this morning still hurts from laughing so hard last night. Because after you guys left, we talked for... What time did I get to bed last night? I was like 4 something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's like 4.
By the time I got done my cereal, it was close to 5 o'clock.
Oh, you guys have no idea. We're not kidding. We start at 11 o'clock, and we talked a little bit before that, and then we did our 2-hour live stream, and then we talked, and it was literally 4:30 in the morning when I curled up to go to bed. Now, I get up at 6:30 to do chores. It's like, normally I get up at 4:30, but when you go to bed at 4:30, I said, I'm getting a couple hours of sleep. Are you full?
I'm emptying it right now.
Oh, cool. Huh, see, everybody, that's why we want to do the smaller fields. I could park the wagon right next to where he's at. He can empty it himself. He doesn't even need me.
Right.
And yet we can still get him some camera time. He's still over there working. In fact, we can go harass him for a little bit. I didn't even see you move the tractor. We've used your tractor for most of it. Mine has like 0.1 hours on it. Yours has like 6. Now, I would not recommend to do this to a real-life combine. Chicken! I would not, because you'll get this.
Oh, man.
We just went through Gutterball. That's not as bad as when you... Hey, hang on a second. Don't keep going. Oh, this doesn't have the passenger mod in it?
It does?
Oh, do I have to get on the other side? Yes. All right, let's say hi to Gutterball. So, here's what I'm thinking. What do you think of this, brother? The next series that we do, if we do it semi-realistic, okay? We'll go semi. We won't go realistic-ish anymore. We'll go semi-realistic. Let's pick all of our equipment that has the passenger mod.
Okay.
That way, like, for example, if we're selling pallets, we both go. When we're harvesting like this and someone's in the combine driving, this gives me, as a content creator, I don't have to watch now. As I get, my voice got really high there. He's working. We can say hi. He's in here with us, and we get to see what he's doing for a change. That's awesome. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I really like it.
Me too. Now, the combine puts me outside, as you guys can see. If you look over at me, Gutterball, I'm outside.
Oh, okay.
But I can still see it, and I feel like I'm with him. So,
oh, you can use the dust.
Yeah, pretty much. It's what my lungs need. More crop dust. I also can see what's in your harvester from here, too, from your combine. 51, 52, 53. Not only from the visual mod on the left, but I'm in the cab with you, so I can actually see. Cool. You're going to need fuel very quickly.
Yeah, I see that.
You'll be able to get this field done. But, you know, like, for example, if we're doing a series and we're doing it, you know, if he decides that he wants to try it realistic and then it doesn't work, we can always change, you know what I mean? But this gives me a chance, believe it or not, to live teach on screen for you guys that want to know how things work. Or recording, you know what I mean? This is why I think it's great.
I never thought about that. But
yep.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And we can do it, you know, it's every piece of equipment we have, we'll just make sure that it has the passenger mod to it.
Right.
And that solves the problem. Because I want to get him his camera time. He's out here with me. He's just a partner just as much as I am. So this gives him a chance. Your beard is orange, by the way. Did you know that?
In real life, it's silver.
Yeah. My beard's probably longer than yours because you kind of keep it trimmed anyways. But mine's, well, you don't have a beard. You're clean shaven.
No,
you got a beard? Well,
winter's here.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I thought you were clean shaven. That's nice.
Yeah,
now, like I was
real lazy with shaving in the winter.
Yeah, me too. Once November hits, I usually don't shave again until probably pretty much. Now, as I was explaining to Gutterball, if you guys want a little teaching moment here, we were talking about speeds, and you keep going. The nice thing is I don't have to do anything but move my camera now. I could do this. Right. It's awesome. Canola is a very, very, very thin crop. So he was asking me about speeds, you know, about what we would go for canola. I would say canola you could probably harvest at probably 4.5, probably even can push it to 5. That's pretty close to game speeds. Especially on flat ground like this with no hills, no nothing. Oh yeah, canola is super thin. It flies right into it. Now you get into wheat and barley, I wouldn't go over 3.5, maybe 4. I have seen people harvest barley and wheat at 4 point something if they're on a field like this and they're wide open and it's flat and the crop is completely dry. But for the most part, I'd stay right around 3.2. So this is awesome, Gutterball. This gives me a chance I can teach. Gutterball can talk about things, and he's right here. He feels like he's talking next to me, which is great. Now, that's the field, right?
That's all of it.
Sweet. Now, do you want me to... I'll jump out, and you can empty that into the thing, and I'll dump it into there, and then we can go and start on the barley harvest if you want.
Okay.
That way we get our at least harvested. What do we start? We started at 11, right?
Right.
12, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And 5. 5 o'clock, we're done.
5, okay. That's what I thought.
Now, if him and I decide to go a more of a realistic approach, and the key word there, guys, is don't stamp that in stone. Please, please, please don't hold us accountable. We have only tentatively talked about that. Literally. It was only a couple minutes before I hit record. I don't want to obligate something that he feels uncomfortable doing. If he decides to, and that's the thing, is if it's his and I series and he decides to, okay, we'll try it. If it doesn't work, I will change it in a heartbeat because I'm not going to make him do something he's uncomfortable doing or doesn't, because he'll get bored and then it'll be just like, no.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to do this no more.
All right, so you want this right in the corn thingy?
Yeah, no.
Feed mixer? Okay.
Yes.
We only got 57,000 liters off that field. Where are you going? The barley's...
fuel.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Are you...
Did we
you
even put a fuel thing on here?
Yeah, you can buy it from that thing, the buy station.
Oh, really? I didn't know you.
Yeah, you should be able to. I've done it before. Now, did you want me to put a load of corn in here, too, while I'm right here?
Yeah, you might as well.
57,000 is not bad off a 10-acre field. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
The best part is that'll last us for a while to make them feed.
And what are we growing over there in our greenhouse? I forgot.
Shirt beets.
Okay. So, and we already put some in there. I'll grab this one while I'm here. Now, this greenhouse, guys, to let you guys know, that's not super strength. The pallets can be lifted by hand.
Right.
They put the pallet at less than 100 kilograms, so you can pick it up. If the small baby bales weren't so small, I'd use them because you can pick them up. You can't. Can you get it out of there or no?
No.
Oh, really? All right. Let me build you. Where do you want one?
I'd put it right there.
Whoops. It's containers, right? Yeah. You want the big one? Well, yeah, it doesn't.
I always use a small one. I think 500 gallons. That'll last us for a while.
Well, plus we may not be on this map very much longer, anyways. Where do you want it? You tell me real quick. First tractor, second
right there
tractor.
Where you're at.
Right with my tractor, right by the silo.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me put it here, and so you can fill it here. And I'll jump out of my tractor, and I will fill that for you. There you go.
All right. I don't care what anyone says.
Don't tell my wife, because according to her, I'm not okay.
Well, there is occasions.
That's it.
I will 100%. Give her that.
There is occasions. I thought you could get diesel out of that. Can't though, huh?
Unless this is an electric combine.
I don't think it is.
Better not be.
It's because it's a fill station, not a fuel station. But I thought there was one of them out there. I don't know.
Ooh, this takes a while.
Yeah. Well, it's 5,000. I don't think it's going to take... It might take 5,000.
I'm only halfway.
We're going to shut that down, and I am going to join you in the combine. Shebang. I like this. This is so much better.
So did you get all that corn planted in?
Yeah, all done.
Cool.
Yep, that's why I said 10 acres is perfect. We not only harvested one whole field, but we planted a whole nother one. And we're getting ready to harvest a third.
That works. Awesome.
So on our smaller map, we should be able to do 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. And if you throw in, like, picking up the straw and then lime spreading and fertilizing, and, you know, I'd like to be able to try a farm that's completely organic just once.
Right.
You know, like, for example, the manure factory is realistic. They do have those in real life where they take straw and regular manure and they separate it, and it makes you more manure or more liquid. That's realistic. So,
boy, this feels a lot bumpier than the other one.
yeah, I noticed that I was planting the corn. It was like, which is exactly. And you know what's funny, guys? I think we can see his speeds in there, right next to his hand. 5.7. Now, you wouldn't go that fast in real life normally with this.
Right.
Lower your cruise control down once. Just try it for a few seconds. Lower it down to the 2 and the 1 button up at the top of your keyboard. Yep, there you go. Just hold. You can hold it. Try it at 4. Now you got to hit your cruise, though.
I'm almost at the end.
Yeah, turn around when you get down there. But just like, there's 2 cruise controls for every speed. What I do is when I hit the 4, I drop down 1 more, which is 3.2. But you can try it at the 4 and see how excruciating that is first.
Okay.
Because that way, when we're right here. Boy, that ditch is deep, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Wait, did you see the header flex way down into it? That's pretty cool. What?
I
Yeah.
forgot about those ditches. Get me everywhere.
Try doing this from in cab with a big header like this. You can't even see. It's
Go ahead.
physically impossible to see it. The other thing we're going to do, if we do go a more realistic approach to it, I'm not going to force Gutterball to do it in cab. It's too hard. Unless you know what you're doing, it's really hard to see the end of a 13.7 meter header. All right, now see how you had 5? Drop it. There you go. That's not too bad, is it?
I just got started.
Yeah, true. But you can see you almost get more yield. Look how fast that's going up.
Yeah, you know, I never thought about trying that. See if it does make a difference.
I never tried it either, but because I've always done it at slow speeds.
Uh-oh, the dog's going to go to the here in a second.
That's all right. It's called life. It's not the end of the world. Trust me.
A cat or something outside.
That's okay. It's called life. It's not. If people don't understand we have pets, it's not the end of the world. Trust me. I have one that'll scratch at me and then pee right in front of me. He's got to go.
Oh, he can't have anything in his yard.
Yeah.
Nothing.
See, I think what I was telling you earlier, what helps me go in realistic speeds is I'm recording, so I'm talking. As long as you're talking with somebody, you don't notice it.
Right.
You start to notice it, and you also will notice it more on huge fields. You know what I mean?
Hey, look there in that corner culvert.
What? Oh, yeah. See that? We did that. Let me show them. I'll jump out real quick. You don't have to stay at them. We're not going to. That's not. See how I fixed this, guys? It was like this.
And I'll go over to the ditch.
Yeah, I'm in it.
Look on that culvert. No,
Yes.
no. The one that I'm running beside right now.
Oh, I see it. Oh, you've been good about finding these lately. That's the second one. I know. But you guys can see this is the one I fixed. Look how nice that came out. And this is the one. So you can terraform over these. If I wanted to fill all of these in, I could. I could fill every single one of these in and make them flat. You just got to start from the road here, go down, and then smooth it out. And you'll be good. You'll be able to harvest right to the end. See, I'll go down here real quick, and we will show you. I did this one, but I have not fixed it yet. I started it. See? That's why this one is like, you know. But you do this, and you do this, and I'll do this while I'm right on camera here so you guys can see it. So you can see that I am serious. Let's go level first. And we'll level it from the road. See how it brings it up? There we go. Now you hit soften, and you do this. And she's all done. Just like that. Just did the road, see? Now, that's something that Taylor Farms put in here that is absolutely epic. Oh, I gotta empty you. I'm coming. You didn't even see how the different in yield? You didn't even get one headland around.
Yeah, and I'm noticing on the
slower
swath too.
Yep. It's tighter.
It's a lot thicker.
It's tighter when you go slower.
Too.
Now you're gonna have to back out around so I can get in there with you. Just back your... Yep, perfect. You did it right. Ha! See where I had half the end of it planted in canola.
Yeah, I seen that.
There. Yeah, I might have to drive with you because you don't get too much. You don't even get one around before you're full.
Yeah, it's going to take some time to get used to.
Well, you don't have to do it the rest of this episode. What's that?
I'm going to try to do it on mine.
Yes. That's where you practice on the smaller fields.
To it.
If you tried, like, when I was on Hastings, remember that one, that 16X map? It took me 13 real-life hours to harvest one field. So,
Right, no way.
Right. That's where I think you would go insane.
Yep.
Oh, I tell you, I downloaded a sick Volvo tractor today. Truck. Even though they're dogs in real life, this one's pretty sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a 2012 Volvo DH something. And I got it, and I thought, this is a pretty cool tractor. Not gonna lie. I've done 2 runs with it. It was funny because I signed on to Truck Sim, and then you were on it. I'm like, that's freaking funny. I said, I've got them trained. You know, did you know that you and I can do multiplayer on that?
Yeah. Yeah,
It's called Convoy.
Yeah, I seen that.
I'll prop this here, and then when you get to the end, you can just empty it. And I'll come back and talk with you. So, yeah. And the thing about it, what we can do super easy on that is you just make it vanilla. And that way we both can join without having to worry about any mods or anything, because I get my mods for Truck Sim all over the place.
Yeah, matter of fact, I just bought my first truck today.
Nice. Which one did you go with? Peterbilt?
Yep.
Out, I guess. Because that's your baby.
Yep. Got my day cab on.
There. See, I like this a lot. We can still do other things. And then if we're like collecting straw, we both can collect straw. But while he's harvesting, there's no reason we can't come in and have combine talk with Gutterball. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's awesome. This will give guys an idea to see how long that pipe is. Now, in real life, they have a lot of the newer combines. They have cameras on the end. So right from his little display there, he can see the end of that. So he can see when he's ready to, and he's right over it. Now, the older combines don't have that. They have a, they call it eyesight camera. You hope you're not dropping it on the ground. I turned around like I'm the one backing up. Yeah, I turned around like I'm backing up like this. We got a lot of plans. We're excited, and we're excited to go with what we need. Don't hesitate to put your cruise all the way back up again. That way you can set it if you want.
Actually, I'm okay right here.
Okay.
This ain't bad.
Bouncy. Look at the seat.
Yeah.
Look how cool that is, what Giants did. See how his seat's moving just like a semi-truck? Those air ride seats are the way it is in real life. They did really well on this. I wish I could climb in there. That's cool. Awesome.
Switch me.
Nah. Unless you want to break, that's up to you. I don't care. I love harvesting. I don't know why. And I think it's one of the coolest things in the game. You know? I think it's because it's the reward that you get paid.
Right. That's what I like.
Or you need it for your factories or your animals or something. There's a reward, like an instant reward. But look at that, everybody, from up here. See the crops going into the header? Look at that. Watch when he's... Look at that. You can't tell me that Giants... And this is a in-game, right? This is in-game mod.
Yeah.
Or thing. Look at that, how the wheels are spinning. Now let's see if we can get up here and watch him. Look at that. I'll just kind of back up. Super realistic. See how even the crop bends when I'm walking on it?
Yeah, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awfully realistic.
Yep. That's absolutely epic. Then from up here, you guys can see it, how it's moving. He's grabbing it, and it's sucking it to the middle. It's going up into this big tube. See if I can do my Spider-Man impersonation and get up on there for you guys. Oh, hi. Let me, there you go. All right, go ahead. I'll walk with you. Keep going, because I want to see it working. Now, you see how that has a spinner thing on it? Watch what it does. He's going to bring out, and it drops the grain right in there. And what that is a separator. It's separating all the stalks, all the crap that's coming off of it. It still gets in the back of the combine. It does. You'll hear people say, like, hood, or not hood, ceiling corn. If you're harvesting...
Corn cab.
Yep, corn cab. That's
or
what it's called.
Corn. Yeah,
Now, this will fill up, and if he keeps going, it will overflow. And it'll keep going and going and going. And we used to judge it when it was really full back in the day when you would have it on top of your cab. You'd be like, yep, you're full. But with the newfangled computers and everything else they got nowadays, you don't have that. The computer will tell you when it's full. See that? And then out the back here, it's taking all of the stalks and everything that he's chopping up right here and dropping them down. It's awesome. They did really well. I'm impressed. See? This gives me a chance to teach a little bit too, which is kind of cool.
Right.
And it gives you a rider so you're not so bored. Oh, I gotta empty you again. Oh my gosh. I forgot you don't get around the whole thing.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if I was going to make it down there or not.
No, you don't. In the second headland? Oh.
Nope, I'm already at 90 now.
Yeah, you'll make it to the end. If I wasn't so fast and shut the tractor off instead of starting it, I'll be with you by the time you get around and get set up. It'll be perfect, and we'll have you empty. Just, yep, you get your pipe out. You're awesome. Oh, you're going. Oh, I can't empty you there. Yeah, there you go. Stop.
I do know some things, buddy.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You've taken the time, and you've learned a lot, and you've watched a lot of videos, and you've done it. That's how people do it. See, this gives you a good shot of the upper part of the combine right there as it's emptying. Fantastic. Now, in a real-life combine, he has to push a button to have it unload. He has to unload it manually, they call it, because otherwise it just jumps. Look at the... Dude, you wait till you see this Monday morning. The camera angles that I'm getting on this barley when it's coming out of the chute is pretty awesome.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, I will go down the other end, and now we'll empty you. We don't have to ride with him. Now, we won't do that all the time because we got stuff to do. We got work to do. But it is nice every once in a while to sit and talk with him and make him feel like he's part of the camera. Like, at least be on the same field working so you guys can see him. You know, I've been on streams and recordings when you're kind of on your own and you're doing a field 50 million miles away from everybody else, and you just kind of feel like you're playing farm sim by yourself.
I'm just a voice. That's all I am. Just a voice.
And now we'll give, while he's coming down here, we'll give these a test to make sure I can drive over him. And I'll give my one down here a test. We're going to put all the hours.
I'm really impressed with those, how easy it was, too. There was absolutely no problem putting them in.
Yep. Done. We're going to put all the hours on Gutterball's tractor, and then mine only has 0.3, so perfect.
Good. That means I get the new tractor first.
Yep. We're going to have to search around the mod hub, though, to make sure that we can find a couple of tractors that allow the passenger mod that are older like this.
That's the only bad part, because I really like those fence that we found.
Oh, these things have been...
Don't have that.
These things have been awesome. I could not have asked for a better mod. These are great. I mean,
yeah, those are awesome.
$80,000 for a tractor that literally is 286 horsepower. That's pretty cheap. I'll let you... Well, you're at... You think you can get down and back, or you want them empty when you get to the end?
we get close to the end, let's not push it.
Yeah, because I don't know if you can make it. This crop is really thick.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I'm gonna look in the XML of that mod, because I know some of these there'll be a line on there that says passenger mod, yes or no.
Yeah, false or true. Right. Yeah, and you know what? I can do it too. And if both of us can change it, then we can use it. All you have to do is just make sure you zip it back up. That's all you got to do.
Right.
Once you extract it and you do it, zip it back up, and then you'll have to. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were going to get to the end.
I'm getting lag right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
It's got to be everything going on, or my tractor next to you, or something. That was 70% with one pass. Or no, you did two.
Right.
So I'm going to stay down this end, and you can go down and come back.
Okay.
Because I know that was you went down and then you went back. Yeah. Wow, we're at 50,000 here, and we're not even halfway. But if we got about another hour, what about, right? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 12, 1, 2, 3,
yeah, we got
4, 5. Yes. I said it twice. Yep. There. And we got a field of corn planted, a field of canola harvested, and if he can get this done, a field of barley harvested, all in one episode. And I screwed around most of the episode riding with him. I didn't even do anything. Because normally I'd be picking up straw right now.
Well, we did get quite a bit done tonight.
Yeah, we did. We always get stuff. And can you imagine if the fields were only 5 acres? Now you would have gotten it all picked up and started to fertilize it.
Right.
So that's why. But we'll keep you guys posted. We're going to talk as we always do. Gutterball and I talk every day. Like I told you guys before, sometimes not a lot during the week because he works. You know, he works a real job. So, I mean, I've been working lately, too, in the barn. So I've been busy, too. But I give him his space. I let him get home. I let him get his dinner in his belly and talk to his wife for a little bit. Because, you know, I'm just sitting here going, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? And I know that nobody wants to be bothered when they first come in the darn door. Nobody does. I don't.
I don't let anybody do that.
Right.
I don't care even if you're my kid.
Oh, the wife and I were having a discussion. Wasn't it back when we were kids? Nobody, like bill collectors and stuff, didn't call like between 5 o'clock and 7. Yeah. And then once you hit after 7, they didn't call you anyways.
Yep.
Dude, I had the phone company call me like 7:30 tonight. I'm like, really? I hung up on him. I was like, no, you're not calling me. But yeah, that's why. I give him his space. I let him get his, you know. And then because between 5 and 7, I take my old man nap. It's like on clockwork. And then probably about 7:30, then I'll message him. And then by then, he's getting ready to curl up to go to bed. So it gives us a chance to chit-chat for just a little bit. And then usually, 99% of the time, I finish recording, and he's getting up. So then we chit-chat a little bit in the morning while he's getting his coffee.
Yeah, because I go to bed at 8 o'clock and get up at 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Every morning.
And I'm usually just about wrapping up my recording at 1 o'clock. Or I'm done with it and I'm rendering it is what I'm usually doing. So I'm on YouTube. That's usually what I'm doing. And then I see the little orange thing light up that he's messaged me and I go, oh, okay, cool. But we don't talk long then because by then I'm bushed. And he's getting ready. He's drinking his coffee and getting ready to go to work. So he, you know, that sort of thing. So we just kind of respect each other. And the same thing. I know Sky had a couple of questions about XMLs today, and I thought I forgot. Oh my gosh, stop talking. Yeah, but at least I know you're not full. That's funny. Still, only 2 passes and 72%. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty good, ain't it?
Yeah, we're going to be at over 60 grand of barley. Now, will that last a while in that thing? It's usually corn, right, that goes the fastest?
Yeah, it chews the corn up.
Okay.
Real quick.
So, if we were to do pigs on our new farm, we've got to have a couple of fields of corn.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Usually, what I found out is if you can have like a double, say you got 5 acres for your barley
Mhm.
and 5 acres for canola, then have 10 acres for your corn.
Okay.
And it usually works out for you.
Okay.
But we're going to have so much straw, we ain't going to know what to do with it.
Yep. That's where it goes.
That's the other part I don't like either with these big fields is you get so much straw you don't need
Right.
it.
Well, that's
Need it all.
what I've been doing with it lately is supplementing what my animals make and making it in that manure factory. Because if you put 1,000 straw in, it makes 3,000 manure.
Right.
So if you put 10,000 in there, you've got now 90,000 liters of straw or of manure. And I've been organically doing my fields.
Right.
So that's basically what I want to try. I want to try to do it. Upgrade from realistic-ish to semi-realistic, and then go like an organic farm where if we don't have the manure, then we don't fertilize. We just get the crops.
Right.
Because that's what happens in real life. If you don't have the fertilizer, you just plant your crops and you're done. Do they grow very well?
We talked
No.
too long this morning.
Huh?
Or we talked too long tonight before we started.
Oh, you getting tired? Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock. Yeah, we only got about 20 more minutes, and that's it. 19 now. It'll go pretty quick
we
now.
got into chatting a lot tonight. We got on a little after 11, and 1 o'clock we were like, oh, crap.
Yep. We do it every night.
Record yet.
We do it. We guys got to start, that's kind of why I enjoy the live streams a little bit more. I mean, I don't like them, but I do like them. Because it forces us to have to get on by 11:30.
Right.
Otherwise you and I will just go blah, 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 blah. Well, it's mostly me, and he's just listening. It's crazy.
Yeah, he ain't no different
Nope.
off camera
I told
than
you.
he is on camera.
I told you, what you see here is how Fury really is. What you see here with Gutterball is what Gutterball is really like. We don't change. We're transparent. We tell you how it is, and there ain't no fake stuff going on here, that's for sure.
Right.
Just keep that in mind when you're talking to Fury, because what you do here is the same way I am outside.
Right.
Did I put that just about right? Oh, I was over too far. I tried to guess it. Stay there. I'll get you. I tried to get it, but we can wrap this up here, brother, if you want. We can just, it's only less than 10 minutes. We can wrap this right up here.
Okay. That's fine with me.
Just we'll empty that and we'll be done. We don't have to go the full hour. There's no hour police out here that tells us we have to go an hour.
I don't want to get yelled at by the family members because we shorted them 10 minutes.
I've been going 30-minute videos on purpose because as busy as I've been lately, it's just way, way, way easier to just to pop off a 30-minute video.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got a lot going on, though.
Yep, a lot. Before we say our goodbyes, thoughts and prayers to Triple D Honey's brother. If you get a chance, head over to Triple D, send a message on any one of his videos. Send the healing prayers. His brother just got out of surgery. He's doing well from what I guess, but it's been pretty major surgery. So pray for Ronnie Johansson's legs. I know he's been having circulation issues. Who else? Well, who else did we notice that needed prayers? Eric. Eric was Eric Crazy Viking. He had some health issues. Let's send healing prayers to him to make sure that he gets the prayers that he needs and everybody's healthy. We want all our family members healthy. That's it. We want you guys all healthy so you can watch videos and have fun with us, especially on Friday nights. And on that note, all right, let me do mine, and I'll give it to Gutterball because I'd like him to end it as usual because he does such a wonderful job. He's come so far. All right, here we go. So please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury and Gutterball start to snow. Drop a video. Please, please, please enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. Have a wonderful time. Healing prayers to you all, and I'm going to turn it over to Gutterball. He's going to end it, and then we'll wrap this bad boy up. There you go, brother.
All right, thanks everyone for spending your time with us and watching this video. I appreciate it. Make sure that you do subscribe, hit that bell, and if you can, become a member. Join the members so you can get special videos and all that in there.
Yep.
Take care of yourselves, and we will see you guys on the next video.
Perfect. Man, you've come a long ways. Holy cow. In the beginning, you had to have it written down. It was crazy. Now he just whips it off. Like, you guys can tell that mine is, like, literally, it's so ingrained in my brain, I can do it in my sleep now.
Great.
On that note, guys, we love you all, and we will see you Friday for the live stream on a new map. We're going to do a map review, so stay tuned. I will try to schedule it, but I'll wait until Friday to schedule it just because we never know what's going on. All right, guys, on that note, we are out of here.